Hey guys, welcome back to another Payday 2 build video. And in this video, we're going to show off our crew chief build that we have in Payday 2. So if you guys already enjoyed the video and love the build, make sure to like, subscribe and comment down below on any changes that you would like to see on the build. But let's get right into this. So the skills that we are using for the crew chief build are combat medic basic, quick fix basic, painkiller aced, combat doctor aced, inspire aced, forced friendship basic, joker basic, confident aced, partners in crime aced, and hostage takeover aced. Stable shot basic, rifleman basic, ammo efficiency basic, and aggressive reload aced. For enforcer, we have underdog aced, resilience aced, transporter aced, bullseye basic, shock and R basic, Iron Man aced, scavenger aced as well. Technician, we just have hardwire expert basic. Ghost, we have a duck and cover basic, parkour basic, and second wind basic. And finally, we have a 9 lives aced. The weapons we are using are the AMR-16 rifle and the Combat 40mm grenade launcher. And our modifications for the AMR-16 rifle are the weapon skin doesn't matter, completely up to you what you want for your weapon skin, but for the barrel we are using the long barrel extension, we are using the tank compensator. Boost, we have stability. Foregrip, we have the tactical handguard. Gadget is more of a preference, but I'm going with the combat laser module, but you can use the military laser module if you would like to. The grip, we're using the rubber grip. Lower receiver, we are using the Orgoth lower receiver. If you guys do have the machine mod pack, you can put that on to get some increased damage, accuracy, and stability. And as we have max detection rate, your detect rate does not matter. And for our magazine, we are using the speed pool magazine. Again, this is more of a preference. I like to have a quick reload for this build, but it is completely up to you if you want to have more ammo. But for me, I like having the extra reload time. We don't have a secondary sight. For the sight, again, the sight is more of a preference, but I went with the combat hollow sight for this weapon, when I usually use the speculator sight more, but as it gives us -1 concealment, it doesn't really matter. So, and I wanted a bit of a change, so we're using the combat hollow sight. Stock, we don't have this, so we don't use a stock. Upper receiver, we are using the Orgoth upper receiver. Again, you don't need to have this, it is more of a preference, but I would recommend it as you get more damage and stability with it. And for our secondary, for our grenade launcher, again, skin doesn't matter, up to you, but we are using the incendiary rounds because even though it does -1200 damage, you're not really going to be using it for damage. It's more just to burn a basic and some special enemies. The only reason you'd really need the damage is if you are taking out bulldozers, which we won't be using this for. This is more for clearing. Team boost, you don't really need any team boosts, but I ended up putting a team boost on just to get myself a 3% extra XP and some money for me and my crew. Might as well. The gadget, we're using the military laser sight. Doesn't really matter what we use for this because we're never going to aim down sight. So this is also why we don't have any sights, because we're just going to fire it from the hip. So there's no reason to have a sight. But yes, gadget, we are using the military laser module. But again, it is up to you what you use here. And finally, for this crew chief build, our equipment. We are using the approved combat tactical vest from our Iron Man skill. We are using the doctor bag because of our doctor bag skills that we have. We are using the Molotov cocktail, and it's kind of the same reason we're using the green launcher for the incendiary rounds. Just again, add clearing, etc. And then melee is kind of just up to you. I like using the electrical brass knuckles so I can tase some guys. But again, this one is completely up to you. And of course, you need to have the crew chief perk deck on, as it is a crew chief build. But yes, that is everything for this build.